hope you're well and having the most incredible day. As always, welcome back to my channel. And before we dive into today's video, I do just want to state the obvious and the fact that I look like a drowned rat. I was kind of trying to go for like hot girl summer natural waves vibes, but instead I look like I've just stood in the shower and now sat down and filmed a video. So my hair is still a little bit wet. We're just gonna pretend like this is a vibe and just ignore the fact I look like this. But in today's video, we are gonna be doing yet again another book haul. Are we surprised at this point? No. I have a serious book buying problem, but at least I'm reading them, so I suppose that's kind of a good thing. I have two massive bags full of books down here, and I'd like to say these were bought over a really long period of time, but they weren't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I literally have bought all these this month. It's the 8th of July. So I have been not very good at not buying books, but here we are. I hope you guys are excited. I have some really fun, exciting books in this pile, some I've wanted for a very long time. And if you ever want to know what books are on my wish list or what books I'm going to be buying soon, I always have my Amazon wish list down below. Feel free to check it out. It's absolutely ginormous and I love it. So yeah, if you ever want to know what I want to buy or books I've heard really good things of, they're always in my wish list. But without further ado, we are going to dive right in. I hope you guys enjoy and carry on watching. So firstly, we're going to dive into this absolutely mammoth bag, and I don't know how this bag hasn't broken because it is so heavy. How many books are even in here? I don't even know how many books I've bought. That's awful. Right, anyway, let's dive into the first bag. I'm so excited. Okay, what do we have? So the first book I picked up from Waterstones was Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Now, I have heard really good things about this. I've heard it's very Alice in Wonderland meets fantasy meets, is it romance as well? On the back it says, long before Alice fell down the rabbit hole and before the roses were painted red, the Queen of Hearts was just a girl in love for the first time. If you guys didn't know, I love Alice in Wonderland. I actually have Alice in Wonderland tattoos, so I am really shocked I'm only just picking this up, and I'm really, really excited about this one. I don't really know too much more what it's about. I'm assuming it's literally the Queen of Hearts before she was like the Queen of Hearts, if that makes sense, like the evil Queen of Hearts. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. So that's the first book I bought, and the cover is beautiful. I do forget that this camera actually has a really good focus, so I'll show you guys the cover up close. It's just so stunning. So that is the first book I bought, and it was $8.99. So the next book I picked up is actually a new release, but it has been released previously but with a different cover. So this is Too Late by Colleen Hoover. I also got this one from Waterstones, and this one was actually half price, so it was £5 instead of 10. I don't actually know what this one is about. I believe it's more of a thriller style book as opposed to her normal romance. So I'll read the small section on the back. I don't want to read the whole synopsis because I really don't like doing that and ruining books for me, but it does say on the back, a breathtaking psychological suspense about obsession and dangerous love. It also says on the back, Sloane will go through hell and back for those she loves, and she does so every single day. Caught up with the alluring, is it Asa Jackson, a notorious drug trafficker? That has taken a turn. I did not expect it to be about that. Sloane has finally found a lifeline to cling to, even if it's meant compromising her morals. She was in dire straits trying to pay for her brother's care until she met, is it Asa? It's A-S-A. But as Sloane became emotionally and economically reliant on him, he in turn developed a disturbing obsession with her, one that becomes increasingly dangerous every day. I'm going to stop reading now because I said I wasn't going to read the whole back and I've just read half of it. If you guys want to read the back, feel free. I will hold this here and you guys can pause and have a read of it. But yeah, I'm very excited about that. I loved Verity so much, so I'm really looking forward to giving this one a go. Next up we have American Prince by Sierra Simone. Again, I picked this up from Waterstones and it's $8.99. This one is part of a series. I think, is this the first one in the series? I have the other two, but the one in Waterstones that they had of this was really damaged and I didn't want it, so I had to order one in. But on the back this one says, his name is Embry Moore, and he serves at the pleasure of the President of the United States for now. And I don't want to read the back. I'm literally scanning it and I don't want to read it, but it says at the bottom, this is a story of an American prince. I'm really looking forward to it. I've heard some really good things. The cover is beautiful again. I am an absolute sucker for a really good cover, which you'll find out in a minute because I actually picked up some books today purely based on the cover. So what does that say about me? I don't know. It also says Caught Between King and Queen. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't really read much by Sierra Simone. I do have the Priest series still yet to read. I've heard good things about that, which I'm excited about. But yeah, I've heard good things about these, so I had to pick it up. And obviously I picked it up mainly because that was the one that I didn't have. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. Need I say more? I feel like this was inevitable. I am not only an avid book reader, I am also a massive book collector, and I feel like those go hand in hand very dangerously. Have I read the entirety of ACOTAR? No. Have I bought near enough the entirety of Throne of Glass and not started it? Yes. But I picked up the second book of the Crescent City series in Asda for £5.50, and I went into Waterstones the other day and I saw they had one of these in stock, and I had to pick it up because of the new cover, and also it matches my other one, so I just had to have it. And I have honestly no idea what this series is about. Let me know if you've read it down below. I would love to know. I have heard incredible things. The only thing about this that is really terrifying to me is the fact that there are nearly 800 pages in this book, which is a lot of pages. That's like nearly 3 normal size books in one book. Absolutely insane. But I'm so excited to start reading this one. Again, I have no idea what it's about. If you guys can give me a brief description of it down below, I will love you forever, but don't spoil it, because yeah, your girl has no idea. I literally just bought it because I'm a sheep when it comes to book buying, so I had to pick that one up as well. Continuing with Sarah J Maas, I also picked up Queen of Shadows from the Throne of Glass series. Have I read the first one? As I've said, no I haven't. I picked up the first one because I am planning on doing a reading my subscribers favourite books video, which if you want to be part of that, leave me your recommendations down below. I want to know a book that you really loved, like absolutely devoured and enjoyed it. But obviously I have read quite a few books, so check out my Goodreads also down below and make sure I haven't read it yet. But I picked this one up because this is another one I didn't have out of the series, and I just thought, you know what, let's keep going. I love the new covers so much. I know there's I think 3 or 4 different sets of covers now, but these are by far my favourite. So yeah, that was another one in the series, and I think I only have 3 more to get, so I'm nearly complete, which really is exciting. And price wise, this one was also £9.99. The next 4 books are all part of a series, and again I've bought the whole series not knowing whether I love the first one, but the author of these books I absolutely love with my whole heart, so I knew that I was gonna like these, and that is the If Love book series. Now you can actually get book 1 and 2 from the works now, which means 3 and 4 are probably coming very soon, and they're £5 each or £6 each. Absolute bargain. These ones were £9.99 each. Am I a little bit fuming? Yes I am. It is raining. Can you hear the rain? It is pouring down with rain. Anyway, first one in the series is If We Ever Meet Again, and the small sentence on the back says, 1 year, 2 opposites, and a love that will be blindsided and ultimately shatter them. She's an aspiring interior designer who dreams of falling in love. He's an ex-football star who thinks love is a con. She's a virgin and he doesn't do virgins. He's cocky, infuriating, and not her type. She wants the fairy tale, he wants the freedom. I am obsessed. That sounds so good. It's also only 280 pages long, which something like this I feel like I absolutely devour because it's so short. It's a great one just to kind of, especially if you're reading like big books, it's a nice one to do in between. So that's the first one. We then have If the Sun Never Sets. Again, this is book 2, and on the back it says, 5 years ago he broke her heart, now he'll do anything to win her back. So this one I guess is like, what's the word? Not like enemies to lovers, but they're obviously like complete opposites. This one is second chance, I'm guessing. When Farah walked into her lunch meeting, she didn't expect to see him. Blake Ryan, her first love, her first heartbreak, and now her first client as a freelance interior designer. It's been 5 years, but she'll never forget the way he shattered her. He whispers pretty words, but she'll never believe him. Her body craves his, but she'll never give him her heart. Not again. Not ever. If that doesn't sound amazing, I don't know what does. Then we have book 3, which is If Love Had a Price, and this one says on the back, every heart has a price. She offered him $10,000 to seduce her father's gold-digging fiancé. He countered with 15,000 and a kiss from her at any time he chooses. Chris should have said no, but she was desperate to get rid of her stepmother-to-be, and the gorgeous actor with the wicked grin was perfect for the job. So she agreed to his terms, not knowing that doing so would cost her a lot more than money and a kiss. This is very exciting. I love this. Okay, and the fourth one is If We Were Perfect, and on the back it says 2 exes, 1 house, what could go wrong? So this seems like close proximity, second chance romance. Olivia had a plan: MBA, Wall Street VP by 32, marriage and 2 children, preferably twins because #efficiency. Not in her plan, losing half of her belongings in an apartment flood and being forced to turn to her ex for help. Definitely not her plan, moving into said ex's house and watching him walk around shirtless, bake her cupcakes, and look at her with those smouldering... Wait, what was she talking about again? I love it. I am so excited. Okay, so these are the 4 books. Absolutely stunning. The covers are beautiful. I know that these are new covers. They used to have people on, so you guys know me. I am definitely one for no humans on the covers of my books because it is gross, no offense. It's just not my vibe. So those are the 4. I am so excited to dive into these, and I could see myself binging these one after another because they just sound incredible. So those are those. Those are those. So now diving into the second bag, we have The First to Die at the End by Adam Silvera or Silvera. Have I read They Both Die at the End? No. However, this has sprayed edges. That is literally why I bought it. I don't really know what this one is about either. Deathcast is calling for the very first time. I don't know how I feel about this one, I'm not gonna lie. I literally just bought it so I could go alongside the other one, which is really sad and stupid, but that's the sort of person I am. But yeah, if you want the nice sprayed edged version, go to Waterstones. It was half price, well, buy one get one half price, so £8.99. But yeah, I'm excited about it. I do need to read the first one though, because obviously I have no idea what that one is about, and I don't really want to read the synopsis either because I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, that was the first one I bought. The next 2 books I also got from Waterstones, and these are the ones I picked up today, literally on a whim. I picked them up because of the covers, and also I believe the author, LJ Shen, I think I have some other books by them somewhere. I am actually going to have a really good book sort out today, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. But this one is Throne Princess, and it says, my bodyguard, my protector, my ultimate sin. Look how stunning that is. The cover is absolutely beautiful. On the back of this one, it says, Hayley Thorne is the Hollywood princess who is desperate to self-destruct, and after she lands in hot water with the tabloids, her father issues an ultimatum: be cut off from the family fortune or agree to live in a live-in bodyguard. Not one to have her credit card cut up again, Hayley reluctantly agrees. Enter sexy, broody Ransom Lockwood. His name's Ransom. That's an interesting name. He is cold and rude, but after spending time with Hayley, something begins to light up inside him. Neither believes the other can change, but as they get to know each other, it becomes clear that Hayley isn't the only one in need of protecting, and that romance can blossom in the most unlikely of places. I am so excited about this. This is definitely giving me like Twisted Games vibes, so very excited about that one. And then because I saw that one and then I looked on the back and saw that this one was on the back, I had to pick it up, and this one is The Kiss Thief. Look how stunning, again, that cover is. Absolutely beautiful. And on the back of this one it says, Francesca Rossi is the beautiful daughter of a powerful Chicago mafia family. I love a mafia romance so much. Her life has always been comfortable and safe, and now betrothed to her childhood friend Angelo Bandini, she expects her future to be the same until Wolf Keaton sets his eyes on her. Ruthless and ambitious, Wolf is the sworn enemy of the Rossis and will stop at nothing to destroy their lives, until he meets Francesca and his world changes along with her own. I'm so excited. I need to find out whether this is like the only 2 books in this kind of series. Are they even like a series? I don't know, but it did have the photo of the other one on the back, so I'm very excited about that. Honestly, I think I'm going to have to read those soon because they sound incredible. The next book I had to actually order in at Waterstones because they didn't have it in store. I have had this book on my Amazon wish list for, I want to say, months and months and months, probably before Christmas last year, and then I didn't realise the sheer size of this book, and I love Sophie Lark so much, and I say this, have I read her books yet? No. But I know what they're about and they sound incredible, so I do really need to get my ass in gear and actually read them. I have got her other books on order because they're changing the covers. Anyway, long ramble over, Sophie Lark's books, every single one she releases goes on my Amazon wish list. This one was no different and I had to pick it up. It's Anastasia. I've heard some very mixed emotions about this book. I've heard it's very good, but there's a lot of like politics in it. Can we just, the flop on it, like it's beautiful. I'm so excited to read it. Like the softness of the page, I just love it so much. But this is what it looks like. I'm really excited. On the back it says, Anastasia is the princess no one needs, the fourth daughter born to an emperor without a son, and the only royal lacking a magical gift, until she collides with a young Cossack rebel, changing both their lives forever. Damien is taken from everything he knows and is raised as a ward of the Romanovs. Anastasia develops a strange kind of magic shared only between Black Monk Rasputin. These words are not doing very well for me. While her power grows in secret, boosted by forbidden contact with Damien, Anastasia makes a mistake with terrible consequences. Fate grants her a single chance to set it right, but saving what she lost may cost everything she loves. I could not get my words out. I just can't get over it. I am so excited about this one. So yeah, Anastasia, stunning. Just absolutely stunning. The next two books are a couple from the works. Again, I picked these ones up today. So the first one is Carrie, Soto is Back. Now I actually have this in hardback, which I really love. I love the cover. My friend Kelsey got it for me for Christmas / my birthday. I'm yet to read it. However, when I saw the paperback for £5, I had to pick it up because the rest of my books by Taylor Jenkins Reid are in paperback. I just couldn't for £5. This one is about a tennis player. I'm really looking forward to reading this. I haven't read it yet. I don't know why, but I need to start reading it soon because I'm so excited about it, and I've heard amazing things about it. It basically says on the back, Carrie Soto is the greatest player in the world. No, it doesn't say that at all actually. It says Carrie Soto is the greatest player the world has ever seen. But 6 years after her last match, she watches a young British tennis player steal her world record, and Carrie knows she has to go back and reclaim her rightful place at the top, even if the world doesn't believe in her, even if it almost breaks her. This is a story about the cost of greatness and the burden of fame. I am really excited about this one. So yeah, £5. I couldn't not get it because it just looks amazing on my shelf with the rest, so I have serious issues. Then I also picked this one up. I picked this one up completely on a whim, but I will say the flop on this book is actually very nice. Look at that. Love it. This is Ellie is Cool Now by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren. This one was £2.50, so I had to pick it up. It was an absolute bargain. Ellie Jenkins definitely didn't peak in high school. She was an outsider, the invisible girl with a desperate crush on a guy who hardly knew her name, but having worked her butt off to put her nerdy outcast teen years behind her, she finally got what she's always wanted: a life in Los Angeles and a job as a writer for a hit TV show. I'm not going to read the rest because it's absolutely huge, but just feel free to pause and read and have a look and see what you think. But I literally picked this up because the cover is beautiful, and I just can't get over the flop on this book. Like, amazing. And £2.50, bargain. And last but definitely not least are the last 5 books I picked up recently, and they are all by Devney Perry. Can you guess what they are? The Eden series. I have had this series again on my Amazon wishlist for months. The only one I couldn't pick up was Crimson River, which I will be buying on Amazon, so that is no problem. I am so excited to get into this. So the first book we have is, I believe the first one is Indigo Ridge. Am I wrong? I'm going to be doing this in no particular order, and I'm not going to be reading the back because I do not want to spoil it. But we have Indigo Ridge. Again, these are all, I think, $9.99 or $8.99 or something like that. But yeah, Indigo Ridge, beautiful cover. Obsessed. We then have Juniper Hill, again another really beautiful cover, beautiful floppy book. Well, sort of. I'm obsessed. I love the matte feel, they are stunning. Then we have Garnet Flats, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I thought I would hate these covers because they have people's faces on, but I really like the way that you can't necessarily see the people's faces really strongly on the front, so I'm kind of okay with that. But yeah, Garnet Flats, again, really excited about that one. We then have Jasper Vale, again another incredible cover, and you kind of can't see the face as much if you just ignore it, but I do really like this one, and yeah, I'm very excited about that. And lastly, I picked up The Eden's A Legacy Story. I believe this is about the parents. Literally, it's 65 pages long. So, like, was it necessary? No. I do have the Christmas one somewhere in my room. I don't know where I've put it, but I just need to order Crimson River, and then there is something Peak. can't remember what it's called, but that one's coming out soon. So yeah, that was the last one. So that is everything for this absolutely mammoth book haul. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and let me know down below, have you read any of these books? I would love to know your thoughts and opinions without any spoilers, obviously. I am just so very excited to be reading these. I know I have an absolute mammoth TBR already, and I have far too many books to get through, but buying books and reading books is 100% two different hobbies, and do you know what? It makes me happy buying books, so I'm gonna continue. And I know I have too many, but here we are. I'm happy with my purchases, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't subscribed, please make sure you do, as 45.2% of you guys aren't actually subscribed to my channel, and I would really appreciate it and love to have you guys stick around. So that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.